It is, ain't it? Maybe this side looks nice, huh? It's nice, huh? Look at it. It's nice. On this angle. I'm just looking at the
Yeah, so do I. I ended up there with the car and I was like, oh, stop it. Oh, no.
Yeah. We're halfway through. Halfway through cross country here.
What is that sound? What is that? Oh, carrying your team. 100%.
You got dressed up for that.
Why'd you steal all the games? You stole the hair? Yeah.
You might try and take it off.
We just fade away again.
Weddings with nothing but photos and chairs.
Oh, no.
Yes, I have.
I feel bad for you. New technologies, but I don't know where. Oh, isn't it? Have a talk. Oh, it's have a talk.
Water in the blue.
Yeah.
Water up there near the washing well, by the way. That's
Up there.
up top, yeah.
Good try. Yeah.
We're just sitting there.
Should we get a photo?
Family and friends, we are about ready to commence. I'd like to convey the couple's wishes. They've hired an amazing photographer who will be capturing the way the wedding feels. So they're asking each of you to sit back, relax and enjoy the day. Please, no photos other than those of yourselves on any social media until Jeff and Ameeka have had the opportunity to share their wedding. Could I also please ask to avoid any embarrassment, if anyone has a mobile phone turned on except the ones designated for a roll, could you please turn them off or on silent, please? Music.
It's playing.
A bit louder. Can we get a bit louder? Is that the bridesmaid song?
Yeah.
They look nice, don't they? Yeah. They call me out, right?
Ameeka's got the same song, hasn't she?
I think so.
Yeah, that's why I got flat feet. I don't. Do I come after when she's there?
You might have to help her up the steps.
You okay?
I stood on my dress. Stepping on my dress.
Okay. Turn around and face each other.
Hi.
Hi, babe. Hi.
He's going to cut the music.
Oh, just have to pause behind you. Yep. Just press pause down the bottom. There you go.
Welcome, everyone, to this very special ceremony on this magnificent and magical day. This beautiful couple have invited you here today to witness one of the most magical moments in their lives. Having found each other and nurturing a beautiful, strong relationship, they have built the kind of relationship that will serve them well as a foundation of their marriage. And it's great to see these two lovebirds finally tie in the knot and stepping towards the next step in building their family. Let me say, Ameeka, I have never seen a bride that shines so brightly and so beautiful as you do this morning. And also a groom as bold and handsome as you. Ameeka and Jeff are humbled to have such amazing friends and family here. And they would like to thank you all for taking the time and having endured some hardship, especially during these times of COVID-19. And for all the effort that it takes, not only to be a part of this day, but also to be a part of Ameeka and Jeffrey's lives. Your presence here today symbolises the love and the joy that we all feel for our family, friends and loved ones. And it's an honour to join in this start of this beautiful marriage. Each of you here today have played an important role in Ameeka and Jeffrey's lives, and each of you holds a special place in their thoughts and in their affections. So it is appropriate and meaningful that they call upon you to take part in celebrating this very special event. A journey that brings adventures and moments of courage. Marriage brings two people together like nothing else can, uniting two people who love each other unconditionally and with endless strength. What we are celebrating here today is not the beginning of a marriage, but a marriage that is already in progress. And this ceremony is a symbol of how far they have come together, and the symbol of the promises that they will continue to make to each other throughout their lives together. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete, the person who makes the world a beautiful and a magical place. And for Ameeka and Jeff, this happened 3 years ago. It was fate that they met and fate that they ended up here. It started after a date meeting at Zarafa's Coffee. They become best friends and here we are. Ameeka's first thoughts were, wow, he's tall. Jeffrey thought Ameeka was very bubbly and her car was a very bright yellow. I asked Ameeka and Jeffrey to give me 3 words to describe each other.
Afraid.
Ameeka chose for you, Jeffrey, you're loving, you're furry, and you're compassionate. And Jeffrey chose for you, Ameeka, a bit more than 3 words, but that's okay. He loves Ameeka's kindness and her compassion towards others, even when it puts you at risk, Ameeka. Jeff loves that you have created your own language and jokes to express and show your love. Jeff loves your commitment towards helping him through the best and through the worst of all his days. When you meet that special person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and it becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you couldn't imagine spending another day in your life without that person. Together, Ameeka and Jeffrey, they enjoy gaming, hiking, taking the dogs for a walk, and watching 7 Deadly Sins and One Piece together. Together they are kind, considerate, intelligent, caring, and madly in love with each other. Ameeka thanks her dad for providing her with every opportunity possible and for being the best dad that any girl could ask for. And Jeffrey also appreciates the love and the support that his parents gave him over all these years. I know how deeply these two care for one another, and I feel privileged to be here today to witness your commitment of lifetime love. Ameeka and Jeffrey, I'd like to say thank you for choosing me to be your celebrant. It is an honour and a privilege for me to be here in this role. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Gina Miles and I am an authorised marriage celebrant. Now this would be the place in a normal ceremony where it would be asked, if anybody has any objection to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. And Ameeka and Jeffrey do not care. Tasers have been given out, so if you start yapping, we'll start zapping. We will now call Peter, and also could I ask Anne-Marie and Simon to stand.
Pass me the phone, I'll make the phone call. My phone.
Oh, that's fine, I think.
Thank you.
Guess we'll go through the speaker.
Yeah.
Put it right up here.
Or not.
Sydney.
Dad's in Sydney, so that's why he can't be here today.
Hey, how's it going?
So Peter and Anne-Marie and Simon, people have been united in marriages in all lands and cultures. In marriage, everywhere, 2 individuals leave their families who have raised them to begin a new family. At this time, we ask the parents, Simon and Anne-Marie, and also Peter, who have lovingly raised these children, do you offer your blessings, promising to support them, understand them, and encourage them in their solemn endeavour in the years ahead? Can't hear you.
Yes, I do.
You do? And what about Peter?
Yes. I do.
You do? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. You may be seated.
All right. Thank you, Peter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's Dad now.
Oh.
Thank you, Dad.
Now, just so the guests, you don't feel left out, I'd like to ask you a question. Do you know that there are 7.9 billion people in the world, and most of them are not here at this wedding? How special does that make you feel? Out of the billions of people living on planet Earth, Ameeka and Jeffrey have asked you to join them as they enter in this amazing institution of marriage. So I'd like to ask you all, do you offer your blessings, promising to stand by them, to support them, understand them and encourage them, and also to remind them of their vows and to act as an example of love and family? If you all agree with a loud voice, say we do. We do. Bit louder. We do. Thank you. This ceremony here today is a journey of love, understanding, perseverance and dedication to one another that lasts through time. As we stand here today to mark this occasion, we remember what matters most. It's not the ceremony itself, but it's the love and the companionship that you will continue to share throughout your married life together. The most wonderful of all things in life is the discovery of another person with whom one's relationship has a growing depth, beauty and joy as the years increase. This inner progressiveness of love between two human beings is the most marvelous thing. It cannot be found by looking for it or passionately wishing for it. It's the sort of perfect accidents which brings new meaning to life for those who experience it. Love is not just a word that you say, but it's an action. Love is the commitment that you make to be present in your marriage. That means being there for each other and every day and not just when it's convenient. It's the better for worse kind of stuff, and in sickness and in health. Love in a mature partnership between equals fosters honest communication and a mutual sense of well-being. It's a promise to demonstrate your commitment, both experiencing the love that you receive and expressing the love for each other. Ameeka, it warms my heart to see the way Jeffrey looks at you. And Jeffrey looks at you as if you are the last and the only woman here on earth, and I know to Jeffrey you are. Expressions might be as simple as a hug or a genuine compliment, being a good listener or watching a Netflix series together. Love is often described as many things to many different people, and love is what you make of it by being together. It isn't always perfect, and it doesn't always come easy, and it can sometimes be complicated. Love is overcoming obstacles, facing challenges together, fighting to be together, holding on, and never letting go. Love is work, but most of all, love is realizing that every hour, every minute, and every second was worth it because you did it together. Freedom to fully express who you are, knowing that you have someone to catch you when you fall, encourage you when you are discouraged, and applaud all your successes. Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. Marriage is also a place of freedom. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It's a physical and an emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. It's someone that you know feels the same way about you as you feel about them. Marriage is having a confidant, a partner in crime, and a best friend. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and the most challenging adventure of all human relationships. To make a marriage work, we must overlook the things that may frustrate us and also forgive. Marriage is promising to stick together through all the sleepless nights, the early mornings, the unfolded laundry, and sometimes the dirty dishes.
I admit to nothing.
But marriage is also about having someone to laugh with, someone to hug, someone to snuggle on these cold nights. Now they're hot nights. It's having someone who gets our dumb jokes. Great marriages don't happen by luck or by accident. They are the consistent investment of time, thoughtfulness, forgiveness, affection, mutual respect, and a rock-solid commitment between a husband and a wife. Now, we've also asked Ameeka's grandmother, Wendy, who'll share a reading now, please.
Where is she?
Stand in the microphone, please.
The reading today is from 1 Corinthians 13, also known as the love chapter, and I'm reading the whole chapter. I may speak in different languages, whether human or even of angels, but if I don't have love, I am only a noisy bell or a ringing cymbal. I may have the gift of prophecy, I may understand all secrets and know everything there is to know, and I may have faith so great I can move mountains, but even with all this, if I don't have love, I am nothing. I may give everything away to help others. I may give my body to suffering and be glad I did. But I gain nothing by doing all this if I don't have love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous. It does not boast and is not proud. Love is not rude. Love is not selfish, and it cannot be made angry easily. Love does not keep a list of wrongs done against it. Love is never happy when others do wrong, but is always happy with the truth. Love never gives up on people. Love never stops trusting, and it never loses hope and never quits. Love will never end, but all those gifts will come to an end, even the gift of prophecy, the gift of speaking in different languages and knowledge. All these will end because this knowledge and prophecies we have now are not complete. But when the perfection comes, all these things will end. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, and I made plans like a child. When I became a man, I stopped those childish ways. It is the same with us. Now we see God as if we are looking in a reflection in a mirror. But then, in the future, we will see him right before our eyes. Now I know only in a part, but at that time I will know fully as God has known me. So these three things continue: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love, for God is love. And bless everyone.
Thank you, Nana.
And now, this wedding celebration is a joining of families who stood separate until this moment, but united from this day forward. Ameeka and Jeffrey wish to honour the blending of the families with the giving of the roses to Jeffrey's mum and Ameeka's grandmother. They want to say, Anne-Marie and Wendy, they want to thank you for all the wisdom, the support, and the unconditional love that has been freely given to this couple throughout their lives. And these roses are a promise, Anne-Marie and Wendy, that no matter how far away you are never forgotten, and a reminder that you are always in Ameeka and Jeffrey's lives. Can you also bring the microphone back, please? Bring the microphone back. What's his name?
Biker. Got it.
Oh, he's getting it. And the other guy's doing it. Ameeka and Jeffrey, we've almost come to that moment that you've been waiting for, the moment where you become husband and wife and lifelong partners. But just before we do, the promises that you're about to make to each other are serious and will have a profound effect on the rest of your lives. And I am bound by law to remind you that I, Gina Miles, am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to the law. But before you are joined together in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you both of the legal and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to the law in Australia, is the union of two persons, voluntary, entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So Ameeka and Jeffrey, enjoy the day. Remember today well, and as you do, remember, you don't marry the person that you can live with, you marry the person that you can't live without. You ready, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, finding the one out of all the people in the entire world should be impossible, but you have found the one. Do you promise to be to Ameeka a person that she can love, respect, and that you will give compassion to? Will you be to Ameeka from this day forward a partner that will respect her, love her, protect her, that you will share your life with her, to build her a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment and growth, and to always seek the best in her, to work together, play together and work by her side and dream in her arms, to fill her heart and feed her soul. And even through the best and through the worst, even Ameeka's crazy coffee obsession that makes her cray and fearful.
I like coffee, okay?
And even when Ameeka is compulsive to groom you despite you like your own looks and frustrates you, but you still love Ameeka for it. Jeffrey, do you now take Ameeka to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
You do. Ameeka, finding the one out of all the people should be impossible, but you have found the one handsome, tall one. Do you, Ameeka, take Jeffrey, and do you come here freely and without reservation to take him as your husband? Do you promise to love him, honour him, nurture him and support Jeffrey in times of joy and in times of difficulty? Do you promise to remain by his side regardless of what troubles befalls you, and in the presence of temptation forsake this love? Do you promise to hold steadfast and true? And do you promise with all your heart that you will seek the best in him until the end of your forever, through the best and through the worst, even when Jeffrey leaves a dirty peanut butter knife on the bench after making his sandwiches, and when Jeffrey overthinks things way too long because you feel that's your job? Ameeka, do you now take Jeffrey to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
And now I'm going to ask you both to say your vows to each other. Can you hold it?
Yep.
Hold it up for it. Is it on?
Test. Oh.
Push that up. Yeah.
I ask everyone here today to witness that I, Jeffrey Paul Fanning, take you, Ameeka Ann Shepherd, to be my lawful wedded wife. Ameeka, your passion and energy have and continue to inspire me in many ways that I thought not possible. You are my best friend and soulmate. I love that you encourage me to show, develop and express the love between us every day. You have given me purpose at a time when I felt none. I am thankful that you are in my life every day and that you have unconditionally loved me despite my faults. It is my promise today, here before everyone, to always love you unconditionally and cherish you. I love you, Ameeka, now and always.
You expect me to do my speech after that and not feel croaky? I ask everyone here today to witness that I, Ameeka Ann Shepherd, take you, Jeffrey Paul Fanning, to be my lawful wedded husband. Jeffrey, a long time ago, I said I would tell you a word that is better than the words I love you. I've been waiting to say I do so I can share the rest of my life with you. That's something more meaningful than words. We do have our secret I love you little kissy signs, but today I'm making it vocal. I promise to listen to your advice even if I don't always take it. I promise to leave the score chat behind even if I'm winning. I promise to take care of your kind heart and always love you with all of mine. I promise to stand with you I promise to stand with you against your troubles and to look to you when I need protection. Let's build a home of love, laughter, support and charity. Let us create a warm and welcoming space for the good times and bad. Let us be a home for each other forever and ever, with many fur, fluff and human babies.
And now for the wedding rings, also known as the tiniest handcuffs. Having this love in your hearts, you have chosen to seal your vows by exchanging wedding rings. The rings symbolise the eternal commitment that you make to one another and that never-ending circle of your love. May these rings always remind you both of the commitment that you are making
Hello,
here
Red.
today
Good
and the
boy.
vows that you have just spoken and the
Blue.
eternal love that
Good
you have for one
Come
another.
here. Sit
The
down.
rings that you're going to take off your fur babies and put on your finger are the symbols that you have expressed of your love for one another. May these rings from this day forward be your most treasured adornment, and may the love that they symbolise be your most precious possession. As you wear these rings, may they be a constant reminder of your love for one another and the deep bond of faith and trust that they represent. Now, we always wear the wedding ring on our left hand because that is the side of our body that has the vein that runs directly to our hearts. So, Jeffrey, if you like to place the ring on Ameeka's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
to symbolise the continuous flow of my love for you.
to symbolize my continuous love for you.
Together we are united,
Together we are united,
unstoppable
unstoppable,
and unbreakable
and unbreakable
for all of our days together.
for all of our days together.
Jeffrey, I give you this ring
That way.
Jeffrey, I give you this ring
as my gift to you.
as my gift to you.
Wear it,
Wear it,
think of me,
think of me,
and know that I love you.
and know that I love you.
Now, Ameeka and Jeffrey have included a bell ceremony here today. Allow me to explain the bell ceremony. Bells have long been associated with weddings, and their joyous tones announce good tidings. I present this bell to you, Ameeka and Jeffrey, and I ask you to give the bell a hearty ring while thinking lovely thoughts about one another and your future life together. Not individually.
Oh, individually? Okay, there you go.
Ameeka and Jeffrey, keep this beautiful bell in your home to remind you of your wedding day. When arguments arise, and they will, one of you should ring the bell to call a truce. The sound of the wedding bell will remind you of your wedding day and help you to resolve your differences lovingly and compassionately. Ameeka and Jeffrey, there is nothing that you cannot do together. All you have to do is imagine it and it can come real. So imagine, dream big, and every desire is yours. And my hope for you is this: may you have many, many long days to endure in each other's company. May you be patient and kind and full of love. And may you stand by each other until there are many, many wrinkles on your faces. John Lennon once said, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And for you both, reality starts now." So by the power that's vested in me by the Commonwealth of Australia, I pronounce that you are now husband and wife. Jeffrey, you may now kiss your beautiful wife. Big round of applause.
Love you too.
Love you, babe.
Come on, pretend no one's looking. We're just going to sign and seal those vows that we've just heard. If I could please have Jeffrey's parents to come up, please.
On my feet.
I didn't take it out before so the wind wouldn't blow it away.
You are shaking so much.
I know.
Oh, it's so
Still
cute.
got the microphone.
I don't care. Everyone
You're
can
going to
hear.
play some music?
I think the Bluetooth speaker disconnected.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It went flat.
probably. Yeah, I think it went flat.
Okay, Jeffrey, if you can sign there. Oop. There you are.
Up here as well.
Yep. If you'd like to give the pen to your wife.
Damn, I'm the wife now.
Wifey.
Wifey.
Wifey?
Do I sign here?
Yes, please. And still a shepherd. Now your last time as shepherd. Okay, you two can whisper sweet things to each other.
Sorry. She told you about this.
Anne-Marie? You sign there, please.
I haven't hugged you in like 2 days, so like.
Just be careful when you step back in.
Step back that way.
What? What am I
Go
doing?
back, get back that way.
This way.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm stepping on it.
Whoop. Rotate.
Okay, if you'd like to give it to your husband,
Where am I signing? I usually get this.
you can't. I'm
Turn around so I
behind
can
it
get a
there,
photograph.
right there.
No, I don't.
You rotate that way.
I'm rotating. Thank you.
Simon
Come here,
Francis.
babe.
My husband's Francis as well.
Poor man.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoop.
Are you doing any photos? You doing any photos up here of the rings and signing?
Photography of signing?
Did you want to? No.
No.
That's it. I'll
Stay there. Just stop the music again.
Stop the music.
Yep.
And face your guests.
Sorry.
Face your guests. Family and friends, it is my honour and my privilege to introduce to you for the very, very first time anywhere in the world, Ameeka and Jeffrey. They are now husband and wife, and here is the evidence. Okay. Big round of applause. And down you go.
You gonna be okay?
Hey guys,
We'll see.
you two link arms. Now you
Head
get
back
the
inside
lucky
to the
one. You get
aircon.
to link with two boys.
They are.
That's right, they are.
Hello, bugger lugs. Hello, potato. You guys did good.
Hi. Taking me let off.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let them off. Let them run.
Like a bird.